Luke, what did you see on that throw to Casey Washington?
Not much. I heard a lot though. I heard the crowd. And, honestly, it was a prayer. You know what I mean? Like, I trusted Casey to make a play. I mean, he deserves that. He deserves that moment, and I'm so thankful for my guys. Thankful for the coaches for believing in me, and teammates too. And yeah, I mean, Casey made a great play.
Can we consider you a dual threat quarterback now?
That's up to y'all. You know what I mean? I just try to go play and do what's asked, like I've always said, and then whatever position they put me in, I just want to execute at a high level.
You've waited a long time for this particular moment. What was it like? What was the day like for you to have those shoes on and be able to go deliver like that?
Yeah, it was a lot of emotions. In a million years, I would have never imagined myself being here. And I know God planted me here. He ordained all of this night, this game, and all the emotions of the day. I mean, to feel this kind of the moment now, it really means a lot. I know God was out there with me, man. He was guiding me. Thankful for the gifts He's given me to play this game, and yeah, it was awesome. To see my parents emotional through the walk, and even after the game, it was, a night that I'll probably never forget.
Your first game at Memorial Stadium, what that atmosphere like for you playing in front of those fans?
It was awesome, man. Those students were great. I didn't really know what to expect. Obviously, that was my first one. Never been to a game to watch, so it was really cool just to be in a different place and play in front of those people. Man, they were energetic. They really helped us out. So thankful for those fans.
Illini mentioned your demeanor in that last drive. One, did you feel calm going on the field there? And two, what kind of led you to just kind of being calm, cool, and collected in that kind of a moment?
Yeah, I mean, we practiced those moments. Obviously it didn't go as planned to start off, obviously, but at the end of the day, you got one play to go do it, and I'm going to go do my best, and whether that's mentally, physically, and emotionally, I'm going to do my absolute best to execute, and trusting my guys. Like I've said, Casey, he deserves that moment. All the guys, all the offensive linemen, the running backs who really sealed it for us there at the end, man, was incredible. So thankful for my teammates, and I knew they had my back.
What's going through your head on that fourth down? Can you take me through that play, Casey?
Yeah, it's hard to remember, but I knew we had one shot to go do it, and if we didn't, it wouldn't have ended well for us. So we had to go make a play, and when it was called, I knew that the ball was probably going to Casey, and I trusted him 100%. We've worked so much in the off season, and he's been incredible, man. Just as a teammate and as a person, the way he encourages and the way he plays for others and the way he believes in me, man, he's a special player and a special person.
You looked comfortable running. How comfortable are you running the ball?
I'm thankful God blessed me with those gifts to be mobile, and I enjoy doing it. It makes me feel like a football player at times, you know what I mean? And throughout the 8 months I've been here, not really live at practice and not getting hit around, so it kind of feels good, when my offensive linemen and all those guys are hitting around at practice, and the least I could do is go do it in a game, to go give it my all for them. So it was fun. I enjoyed it.
This might be stupid, but how did you know Casey caught it? Like, was it because you were on the ground? Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you know?
I didn't. Like I said, I didn't see anything, and I just heard. I heard the reaction. I was like, okay, something good must have happened. I didn't know if he caught it or it was a flag or whatever, but like I said, the crowd was incredible. They let me know that it went our way.
It seems like some of the throws you made with Pat today are just routine that you've been doing since the spring. Is that almost kind of a basic routine stuff that you feel confident with him?
Yeah, he had a great night, man. And like I said, we've been doing this for so long in the off season, on the weekends, and he's a special talent, special player, and he works hard. His effort every single day is unmatched, and I trust him. He trusts me, man. And he was in the right spots all night long, and so were other guys too. Isaiah played a great game. Casey, and our backs, man, they really did good.
What were you maybe looking at that on that pick, and what was the messaging on the sideline when you got back after that?
Yeah, I just didn't see things well. Obviously not my best moment, but I love the way my teammates kind of picked me up, and the way my defense picked me up. Miles Scott right after that, putting up 7 points for us was unreal. A really big momentum shift, and just didn't see things the right way, and obviously want that back, but definitely going to get better from it, and just glad we went 1-0. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
What was the locker room like after the game? Was it relieved, confident, determined to get back to work?
Yeah, there was an array of different emotions. Obviously, you know, it could have went the other way really, really quickly, and I think we all know that. We all know that there's a lot of getting better to do, but I think, you know, my dad has always told me never take winning for granted, and it was special. You know, it was a big moment. So guys were excited, obviously, and it was really cool to see all the coaches' excitement and all the work they put in for us, and to see all that pay off in a way to start the year was really special.
I know you came off the bench there this year. It was kind of one of your first full college game of your career. What was it like in this way?
It just felt like it was, you know, already written. You know, like I said, you know, God has planted me here. He's led me through it, you know, all of my moments. So, you know, I knew He was out there on the field with all of us and in our efforts, and it felt like it was. I mean, it was already written. You know what I mean? And I'm just thankful. You know, thankful that you know, I get to give Him glory at this stage, and you know, hopefully just keep moving forward and getting better.
Can you walk me through? I know you mentioned the moment with your family, but like you kind of got a chance to them when everyone had left the field after your Big Ten thing. Like, what's the feeling in your stomach when you see pretty good like, Altmyer fan section there?
Right.
Like, what was that like, just to embrace them in that moment in time?
Yeah, it's obviously a big deal. You know what I mean? The people that have been with me through every single moment, every single emotion, every single up and down that I've had, to see their excitement. You know, I was excited, obviously, but to see their excitement and the way they care for me, the way they love me, and not just my parents, my grandparents, you know, my girlfriend, my friends that, you know, drove up here from Starkville, Mississippi is incredible. You know, I love those people, and they love me, and, you know, I lean on them when I need them, and I've always done that, and they lift me up, and I wouldn't have done it without their encouragement tonight, and so thankful for them.
Pat and Casey both said they couldn't watch Caleb's field goal. How do you tackle that kind of situation?
I knew he had it. I mean, like I said, our backs got us down there pretty good there at the end, and I knew he had it. You know, he's a guy. He's cold-blooded. You know what I mean? So I was fully confident. You know, watching him, and it was a huge moment for him. You know, he won the game. So you know, he's a real MVP, I guess. You know what I mean?
So you could watch that?
Oh yeah, I was good. I mean, a little bit nervous, but obviously, man, I knew he was going to knock it down.
First game with this team, what did you learn about your team?
Obviously resilient. You know, there was so many ups and downs and highs and lows, and those guys lean on each other when things weren't going our way, and you know, we celebrated when things were going our way. So it's just a band of brothers. You know what I mean? When we're out there, we lean on each other, and you know, we go out and try to do our best, and you know, we had a great coaching staff, and it was a lot of fun. You know, we enjoyed being out there together with each other, and there's so much love for each other.
Did Toledo throw anything at you that you didn't expect or you didn't see on film? If it did, how do you think you adjusted to it?
Yeah, I mean, credit goes out to them. They're going to do great things this year. I mean, obviously were great last year, and you know, they have great players. So obviously, it's going into your first game. You don't really know exactly what they're going to do. You don't have any film on them from, you know, the past. This first game, you know what I mean? So there was obviously some little wrinkles that they threw at us that we had to adjust to, and I think we did well at that. We just got to get better, you know, moving forward.
As dumb a question as this might be, Luke, did you think today would be as emotional for you as maybe it was and is?
Yeah, I mean, I knew, I guess so. I knew it would be a big day, and honestly, a day I would never forget, no matter what. If we lost the game or won the game, it was my first game here, and first real start, you know, being kind of that solidified guy. And, yeah, I knew the emotions would be all over the place. Just seeing my family before the walk and seeing the excitement and all the emotion just pouring out from them, and even after the game, it really was a full circle moment, and it felt like it was right. You know what I mean? And it felt like God was really leading us.